Vava'u is the jewel in Tonga's crown. With over 50 islands and white sand beaches, it's a big draw for tourists. It also offers one of the most sheltered harbours in the South Pacific and is therefore a popular destination for sailors. Vava'u is also a breeding ground for whales, and this is a major draw card for the many tourists that visit during whale season. Around a fifth of Tonga's 100,000 residents live in the Vava'u group. The capital, Niafu, is a bustling town in the mornings, with locals and tourists milling about and visiting the local market. My first stop on Vava'u was to meet a man said by many to be a national treasure. Haniteli is the proud and passionate owner and creator of Tonga's only botanical garden. He offered me a tour complete with de rigueur tour guide headset.
This is the plaque. I opened this on commission by the Princess Pilo level. I put August 22 because of my birthday.
You opened it on your birthday?
Yes.
How did that feel that day, to have your birthday opening the garden and the princess?
Well, you were 60 then, so it was a pleasure for me, you know. It's a whole lifetime of work. And that's why I say, may the beauty of the garden bring you peace and happiness. We're going to see some demonstrations.
Okay.
And this leaf here, it's a fiber, and we use this for making of mats. But for the Tongan women, this is one of the most precious belonging they will have. You know, its measurement of their womanhood is having a lot of mats.
Okay.
Because when you need the floor, when you have a wedding, you have to have mats to give away to the husband's family.
Right.
And things like that.
So does every Tongan woman know how to make every single type?
They know.
What happens if a Tongan woman doesn't know how to do this?
Then she'll buy from neighbors. That's a good market.
I was enjoying Haniteli's company and the tour of his 22-acre garden. It contains the largest and most varied plant collection in Tonga, with over 500 native and exotic plant species. Haniteli worked as the Director of Agriculture and Food for the Tongan government for 18 years and spent a large part of his earnings on creating his garden. Tapa cloth is a bark cloth made throughout the Pacific, but predominantly in Tonga. It is of great social importance to the culture. In Tonga, a family is considered poor no matter how much money they have if they do not have tapa cloth at home.
Yeah. This is the paper mulberry. From this stick, we make our clothes.
From this stick, you make your clothes?
Yes.
Doesn't look like very much.
No, but you know, it's like cotton. You know, cotton ball like that. You distribute and make little strings and cotton and make a weave. Keep on beating it until it's spread out into pieces like this. That's just very thin. That's paper.
That is really, really thin.
They're losing it in other Polynesian cultures.
Why do you think Tonga's keeping it?
Oh, because we have more time to, you know, Hawaiians, they playboys and move around so much and things like that. But for us here, the women, it's their art.
On Ene'io Beach at one end of the garden, I asked Haniteli why he loved his garden so much.
I wanted to do something very special with the land. It's a long-term investment. My life is still, I hope I live to be 90.
Yeah.
Be able to see the plants and things.
You've got a pretty nice piece of land here. I'm quite jealous.